You wanted to see me? To give me a test?
The Crystal Empire has returned.
You want me to help protect an entire empire?
It must be you and you alone.
But what if I fail?
Let's just say the Empire isn't the only thing that's returned.
Sparklerific!
Well, with Cadence putting all her strength into keeping her spell going, and me trying to keep an eye on signs of trouble in the Arctic, we haven't been able to gather much information from the Crystal Ponies.
There are crystal ponies?
I wish I could help you, but I can't seem to remember anything before King Sombra came to power.
History of the Crystal Empire. The last page of the book mentioned a crystal heart as the fair's centerpiece. So I used my magic to cut one out of a crystal block.
The whole purpose of the Crystal Fair is to lift the spirits of the Crystal Ponies so the light within them can power the Crystal Heart so that the Empire can be protected.
I think we may have a problem. I didn't know it was an actual relic. It's all right, Twilight.
Twily.
My little pony, my little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete to have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
The Empire's under attack. I have to find the Crystal Heart.
No, you stay here with Cadence. She needs you, Shining Armor. I'll retrieve the heart. Let's do this! I've been trying to figure out how I'm meant to pass Celestia's test. Retrieving the Crystal Heart must be it. But there is something else you can do. Name it! You and the rest of our friends have to keep the fair going. What? With that thing moving into the Empire? The whole purpose of the Crystal Fair is to lift the spirits of the Crystal Ponies so they can activate the Crystal Heart. Yeah, and? If the Crystal Ponies find out that King Sombra is trying to take over the Empire again, their spirits are going to be anything but lifted. It won't matter if I find the Crystal Heart. They won't be able to make it work. You have to keep them happy here at the fair. Keep the fair going and the Crystal Pony spirits high. Done and done.
Twily, be careful.
I will. Okay, here's...
I just found out they're offering face painting for the little ones.
Uh-huh. We can do that. Twilight's doing what?
He really loves getting his face painted. Haha. Who wants a flugelhorn? I want a flugelhorn. Who else wants a flugelhorn? I want a flugelhorn.
Twilight, wait! I'm coming with you.
You can't. I have to retrieve the Crystal Heart by myself.
I know. I promise I won't lift a claw to help you.
Not a claw spike.
Where are we going exactly?
I think I might know where King Sombra hid the Crystal Heart.
The castle?
The king would have been counting on the fact that no pony would dare come looking for it here. They'd have been too afraid to even try.
I hope you're right.
You and me both.
supposed to be acting like nothing's wrong.
Exactly!
What I mean is, maybe you should let me keep the crystal ponies away from the fake heart, while you show off your jousting skills.
Huh. Seeing my awesomeness does have a way of putting ponies into a pretty good mood. Come on, Knight! Fluttershy! Huh? It's showtime.
How y'all feeling? Having a good time?
The best I've had in over 1,000 years.
Well, that's good. Gotta renew that spirit of love and unity if you're gonna power up that crystal heart, right?
I sure would like to see it before the ceremony. It's been such a long time.
Oh, I hear you. But, getting a little toasty out here. Bet you'd like to cool off with a little Crystal Empire nectar. You tried the Crystal Empire fritters yet? Made from traditional Crystal Empire recipe. You're gonna love them. I hear there's a jousting match about to start. You don't want to miss that. Come on, Twilight. These crystal ponies are more curious than a cat.
It's gotta be here somewhere. It's just gotta be. Not a claw spike. Celestia's orders.
If the Empire is filled with hope and love, those things are reflected across all of Equestria. If hatred and fear take hold,
Of course!
What? Did you find it?
No, because this isn't King Sombra's castle.
Well, isn't this where he lived when he was in power?
It is, but it didn't look like this.
When did you learn to do that?
That was a little trick Celestia taught me. You stay here.
If you insist.
Can you see what's down there yet?
Not yet. I can't even tell how far down this goes. Spike?
Yeah?
Can you see outside?
It's not good! Cadence's magic must be fading faster than before! Twilight? Are you okay?
Yes. What in the... Stop moving! Spike, I think it's here. Huh?
What are you doing here?
I don't know. I opened the door
And now you must go.
Go where?
It doesn't matter to me. You failed the test, Twilight.
I don't understand. The test?
Not only will you not move on to the next level of your studies, you won't continue your studies at all.
You didn't say anything about no longer being your student if I failed.
Didn't I?
But what do I do now?
me to stay up there, but you were down here for such a long time and you weren't answering, and I got worried, so I came down here, and you were just staring at that wall, and I was calling your name, but I couldn't seem to get your attention, and... What were you looking at? I mean, it's just a wall. Ponyville? Well, how did I get... No! I don't want to go! Oh, please, Twilight, don't make me!
King Sombra's dark magic. A doorway that leads to your worst fear.
We were home. You told me you didn't need me anymore. You were sending me away.
A fear that will never come to pass. I'm never going to send you away. And I'm not going to fail my test.
What's in there?
Stairs. Lots and lots of stairs. Maybe you should come with me this time.
Jousting demonstration with you? The fate of an entire empire rests on us showing these ponies a good time. But, you know, if that isn't important to you... Okay, I'll take it easy on you next time. But not too easy. I've got a reputation to maintain.
What if this is just more of his magic? He makes a door that leads to your worst nightmare. Why not a staircase that goes on forever?
Hold on to me.
Excuse me, pardon me. I am running out of weaving materials for the traditional crafts booth. I just made a hat out of 3 pieces of hay and a drinking straw. I made it work. But still,
We gotta do everything we can to keep this thing going. The princess isn't looking so good. I can't imagine her magic is gonna last much longer. It's gonna be fine. These ponies are gonna power up that crystal heart when the time comes, and we won't be needing her magic anyway.
I sure hope that time comes soon. Even I can't keep this party going forever.
This isn't the crystal heart.
Oh, of course it isn't. The real one is
On its way!
I was going to say being polished to buy us some more time.
Oops.
Whoa! I actually studied gravity spells thinking it might be on my test. Turns out I was prepared for this. Woohoo! The heart. Where's the crystal?
Here! It rolled over to me when you dropped it.
Don't move. You can move, just not toward me. How could I have been so foolish? I was just so eager to get it. And when I saw what was going on outside,
You have to get out of there, Twilight. You have to be the one who brings the crystal heart to Princess Cadence. If you don't, you fail Celestia's test.
King Sombra is already attacking the Empire. He could reach the Crystal Ponies at any moment. Reach Princess Cadence, my brother, my friends. There may not be enough time for me to find a way to escape. You have to be the one to bring the Crystal Heart to the fair.
Me? But Twilight,
Go! But go!
Now, don't y'all worry your pretty little crystal heads. The real Crystal Heart will be here any second.
I don't know if they believe you.
don't know if I believe me.
He's back! I can't take it! King Sombra.
My cursed slaves.
Oh. Hey, up here!
Spike?
I got the crystal heart!
That is mine.
Spikey Wiggy!
Who is that?
Behold, the Crystal Princess! The Crystal Heart has returned. Use the light and love within you to ensure that King Sombra does not.
What? No. No. Stop.
Good job, Spike.
I do so wish it was permanent. Did you see how my mane just absolutely sparkled?
But good things are better when they're a rarity.
Oh,
Everything's gonna be okay. You've got to stop saving my rump like this. It's starting to get embarrassing.
Wasn't me who saved you in the end. It was Spike.
It's just a test. Maybe she'll let you retake it.
I don't think she's gonna give me a new test.
Keep it together, buddy. Gotta stay strong for Twilight.
It's beautiful.
I wish it had been me who ultimately made it so. But it wasn't.
Twilight, as I understand it, Spike brought Princess Cadence the Crystal Heart because you weren't sure how quickly you could find a way to escape the tower. You weren't willing to risk the future of the citizens of the Crystal Empire in an effort to guarantee your own. Far better that I have a student who understands the meaning of self-sacrifice than one who only looks out for her own best interests.
Does this mean?
She's totally gonna lose it. Keep it together, buddy. Gotta stay strong for Twilight.
sure you would prevail. Since when does Twilight Sparkle ever fail? All those doubts that you can dismiss. Trust yourself and you cannot miss. Turns out you were. Turns out I was. Turns out you were. Turns out I was. Turns out you were prepared for this.
Yeah, I knew everything was gonna be fine.
Tonight on The Hub, it's anybody's game.
Where are you guys from?
And it's everybody's game. No matter where you're from. An all-new family game night. Tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific.
It could happen only on The Hub.